Whoa!
All right. Welcome back to As It Should Be. Paul Bertolino here, and we have Crystal Durant.
Me.
But we also have Tommy Von Voigt.
Him.
Me.
And the reason why we have Tommy Von Voigt is because we're smack dab in the middle of the fucking 80s.
Goddamn right we
It's
are.
1985. We're dead in the middle of the 80s. I'm having trouble breathing personally, but
I'm not.
we're
making a slow
we're getting through it. I'm getting through it.
Thriving. I am
You're doing
glowing.
really well, Paul. You're doing very well.
You
You're
know-
holding it together. You're holding it together.
I feel like I'm like, you could see like my skin is like, it's got like this,
He's-
like I radiate.
Watch me get paler and paler.
When we-
Yeah.
Tommy looks like he's been in fucking LA for like
Yeah.
all summer.
I mean, I look at myself and I actually look like I'm younger all of a sudden. And Paul looks like he's withering and dying.
It's like you're literally draining his life force out of him. So by the time we get to 1989, Paul is going to be like a husk.
Oh, whoa.
And I'm going to be like
God.
19. I do kind of look like I've
He's
been in
gonna look like
LA
he's
for all
10.
summer, don't I?
You do.
You too.
I'm taking it, man. I'm loving it.
It must be that neon pink hair.
Hell yeah.
Oh. This takes me back to the 80s. I'm having to adjust my tag in the back of the shirt.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Who starts this damn thing? Is it me?
It's you,
I
man.
think it's you.
It's you.
Yeah.
Well, let me do this.
I did.
Let me bring the real truth about 1985.
Lies.
Lies, 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 yeah. All righty.
Okay.
1985. It was a shitty time to be alive, and that ain't no jive. Here we go. My least. Oh, well, I almost gave you my least favorite. I mean, you know, that's really what my list is. Is my least favorites.
You're not
No,
putting
okay,
out
my
this
runners
fire.
up. No, I really do have some songs that I fucking love from this year, and you're going to hear about them.
Right now.
Runners up. John Cougar Mellencamp, Scarecrow, Heart, What About Love,
Oh, yeah.
Pet Shop Boys, West End Girls, sorry, Crystal, Prince, Raspberry Beret, Scorpions, and kind of a dark horse single. You may not remember this one, or haven't thought about it for a while. I'm Leaving You. Girl, I'm leaving you. It kind of had gotten out of my head, and then I've rediscovered it. Anyway, Mary Jane Girls with In My House.
Yes.
Great track. Don Henley with Sunset Grill.
Yeah.
What?
Down at
I
the
know it.
sunset.
I'm just like,
I like
what?
the song.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
There's something about it I like. Well, here's one. Stevie Ray Vaughan with You Can't Change It. Can't rearrange it.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm down. I am down with SRV's Change It.
I'm surprised.
Julian Lennon with Volat. ABC Be Near Me.
ABC? Paul likes ABC?
ABC is cool, though.
I know they are, but
I don't think they're cool, but I like that song.
okay.
But come on, we are about to unite. You were talking about unity, everything here. This song will
Your
bring
feeling.
unity, and I'm not being sarcastic. Head Over Heels by Tears for
Yes.
Fears.
What the fuck? Come on.
Come on.
So great.
Okay, so those are my runners up. Now my number 10 for my actual list here. I think we're probably gonna part ways again. You Belong to the City by Glenn Frey. You know, again, it's that
all right.
cityscape early 80s yacht rock sax that I can't. I'm a sucker for it.
He's a sucker for that.
I am an absolute sucker for that.
Can't.
Number 9. Don't You Forget About Me by Simple Minds.
Yes.
This song, I remember hearing this song. I was 15 and I was in 9th grade in high school, and I remember just hearing this song and just going, I know how I'm going to feel about this when I'm older. I know that this is going to be. I'm going to look back on this.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I could feel
It's
it.
great.
And a really quick anecdote. Actually, this brings me back to going to see Breakfast Club the night it opened. My friend Jose, worked at the theater, and he let us in the back door. And my Twisted Sister Levi jacket that I wore in the last episode, I had just gotten it that day. So that was my first day. It was a big Friday night out with my Twisted Sister Levi jacket. Went and saw Breakfast Club on the night it opened. Got in for free because we were let in the back door. The 80s actually were pretty good.
Yeah.
Now that I'm going over this,
Yeah,
we had some
dude.
fun.
One amazing memory.
I've been trying to tell you this the whole time.
Well, I'm just going through this and going, you couldn't do any of that shit now. There's no way. Like we would have.
Yeah.
We'd be in jail. But anyway, so number 8,
Too funny.
Driver 8, REM. That's a coincidence. But nobody really cares about that one.
I don't really-
I'm an REM fan. I love that song.
He's a big REM.
But okay, well, this will make Tommy happy. He kind of was fishing for this in a previous episode, or at least this project. I don't know about this song. No More Lonely Nights by Paul McCartney.
No.
I was actually screwing with you when I mentioned that.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe because you liked. I thought you actually liked it.
I just assumed that you hated it, so I was just screwing with you.
Well, I do, but I really, really hated that song then. Another one of my patented hated it then, love it now songs. Okay. All right. Number 6. Perfect Strangers by Deep Purple.
Okay, I could see that.
How does that go?
If you hear me talking on the wind, you got to understand we must remain perfect strangers.
That was their comeback album.
Oh, okay.
They got Richie Blackmore back.
It's
yeah.
Got it. Okay.
It's like Kashmir. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Got it.
All right. My 85 list is not a hit, but it's a hit with me. So, all right. Well, number 5. You guys saw this one coming. The Boys of Summer by Don Henley.
Yeah.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah. I mean, you guys knew I was going to be on my list,
Yeah.
and I merely have it at number 5.
Yeah. What's better than that?
Well, at number 4.
According to you.
Well, okay. I think I've just decided this is a glasses off.
Oh, shit.
Not really.
Wait.
And hydrating.
Glasses off and a coconut water for 1985. My goodness.
Yeah, and not even
I'm
really because I'm
flabbergasted.
passionate about the song. Just because it's going to be such a WTF moment. Mm-hmm. I need my glasses back on because I need to see what the artist is. Okay, yeah.
And
I
now
forgot
take
the
them
name of
back
the
off
artist.
again. Take 'em
yeah.
back.
Wait for it. The Captain of Her Heart by Double. The Captain of Her Heart by fucking Double.
I don't know
What?
this song
I don't
at
know
all.
what that is. How does it go?
Brum, 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 brum. Ba-dum, ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Too long ago, too long apart. Couldn't wait another day for the Captain of Her Heart.
Oh,
know
okay. All
on.
right. I got the hook. Yeah.
I don't know it.
Ooh, wow, okay.
Yeah. That was a pretty. Yeah.
got
See, now I
me.
figured you guys would know it and you would just be absolutely gobsmacked that it was on my list, but you
No.
don't even know it.
I am
know
surprised that it's on your list, but yeah.
Wow, okay, well, you people watching, some of you know this song. The Captain of Her Heart, yeah, by Double. But I had to look at the artist, Double. Okay, that's right. Okay, now, this next one, my number 3. This one officially requires a Paul's preamble. Now, this song, how do I put? I want to say that. Okay, this is how I'm going to say this. These lists, I have this whole channel. The whole beginnings of this channel are based on an audio podcast that I was doing last year, the year before, whatever, and that kind of ran its course. And I decided I wanted to take it over to YouTube, and that's hence the name of As It Should Be, because that was the name of the podcast, right? When I was doing that podcast, I was doing lists like these. I was doing my favorite albums of years and stuff, and every once in a while I would do singles lists and stuff. And so I had all these years already drawn up. Like for all these lists that we're doing for these videos, for the most part, I essentially already had them made a long, long, long time ago. Now, all of that is to say that I had this song on this list in this spot
4 years ago.
before Stranger Things was a thing.
Oh.
If you know what I am getting at.
I know where you're going.
Okay.
Running Up That Hill by Kate Bush. I mean,
Yeah.
I was not going to think for a second that you only got hit to that song because of Stranger Things.
Well, I know you weren't, but
Yeah.
I'm telling
people out there.
the world at large
Right.
there.
Yeah.
I love that they made that song popular, and the way they used it was incredibly effective. But I know you were probably hip to that since way back.
Yeah, I mean,
I've
Yeah.
never seen the show, but yeah, I'll tell you what I have seen, and that is while walking down 125th Street in Harlem while I was shopping one day, there was a family of black people, a man and a woman and 3 kids, and they were walking down the street singing this song.
That's awesome.
I mean, he was playing it on his phone, and they were singing it out loud, and they were so into it, and they're like, "Yeah, blah, blah, blah. You're running up that road," but the howling, and I was just like, "What is
How
happening
cool is
right
that,
now?"
though?
Yeah, so that is what that show did for that song.
times they are changing.
Yeah.
Okay, well, number 2, Another song I love by an artist I hate, Fortress Around Your Heart by Sting.
Yeah,
I don't get into his solo material really.
And that Dream of the
Yeah.
Blue Turtles, well, we've already had this discussion.
Yeah, there's a video about this. We've
Yeah.
talked about it. Yeah, I don't know. I just have a thing about the song. I don't know why. And I kind of experienced it at the time. I think I mentioned it in that video that I got into the song because I woke up in the middle of the night. I used to, in high school, play the radio. I would go to sleep with the radio on. So sometimes I would wake up in the middle of the night and just, dreamily, hazily hear whatever happened to be on the radio at that moment before I went back to sleep. And I woke up in the middle of the night one night and that was on, and it was just like the dreaminess of the song combined with me being completely just like drowsy and in a state. Yeah, I love it.
Sleep.
It's a song. It's a real song maker. It is that experience. All right, but number one is easily my number one for 1985. One of my favorite songs of the entire decade, in fact. Everybody Wants to Rule the World by Tears for Fears.
Yes. Fucking A. Yes.
Oh my god. Yeah.
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 I knew I wouldn't get any pushback for that one.
No way, man.
And I knew that you would both know it.
There is
Yeah.
the bridge in that song is one of those moments, musical moments, where it's just like, yeah, when it was all of a sudden like, there's a room where I'm. Oh my god!
Yeah. It's a great song. And that's the thing. I mean, that's one that, like, it was, I didn't like 80s music in the 80s. I was I liked 60s music, and then I liked metal and stuff. So bands like this, I really did not like at that time. But Tears for Fears were kind of different. And, yeah, I've always loved this song.
Yeah, it's a
They were
great
like
song.
the Steely Dan of new wave Tears for Fears, because their lyrics were very cerebral, and if you actually read along to the song, you could just leave it separate. Like they could just print the lyrics out in a book of poetry. And I hate poetry for the most part. Ask anybody.
But you like Tears for Fears.
But I love that. Yeah, it's good. And they were
Alright.
just on tour this summer, and
And they just put out a
They
really
put out
great
a
new album.
album.
It's
Yeah.
actually really strong.
they
You
sound
really good. It's a
Listen to it
good,
all the
good
time.
album.
It's surprisingly solid.
Yeah,
And they sound great.
They
Like their
sound
voices
perfect.
sound great.
I know.
yeah.
I know.
All right.
Sounding.
Shout out to Tears for Fears and their new album. And, all right. Well,
Shout out.
let's take a little break, shall we?
I failed again.
How about these, Master?
Hi there. My name is Teddy Ruxpin. How are you today?
Fine.
Well then, I would like to tell
Teddy
you
Ruxpin,
a story.
the world's first animated storytelling bear. Now available at stores everywhere.
All right, and we're back. Did you buy any of those amazing products? I know I did. So,
I'm not buying it, personally.
on to me. On to moi. So, I don't have as many runners up, except I do still have a shitload of them. So,
So it's less than 27 because that's your record.
it's less than 27.
He has
Let's-
24.
Let's count. My honorable mentions for 1985 that I just have to make sure the world knows about. Everybody Wants to Rule the World, Tears for Fears, Don't You Forget About Me, Simple Minds, Crazy for You, Madonna, Roxanne by UTFO, Do You Want to Get Away, Shannon, oh, by the way, Do You Want to Get Away, Shannon featuring Charlie Roth on keyboards.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Susudio, Phil Collins, just say the word. I Wonder If I Take You Home, Lisa and Kulchamp featuring Full Force, Object of My Desire, Starpoint, Tarzan Boy, Baltimora, Burning Heart, Survivor, Leader of the Pack, Twisted Sister, and Picking Up the Pieces by Brenda K. Starr.
Oh, look at you, Brenda K.
What's up?
Starr. What the fuck?
You like
That
Leader
first-
of the Pack?
That first Brenda K. Starr
I mean,
record?
I'm not surprised, but
I
wow.
did tell you I fuck with freestyle hard.
Yeah. Ooh.
I am not kidding when I say that I do.
Damn.
And yes, I do like their cover of Leader of the Pack. Don't care. I apologize for
No, it's okay. You're just wrong. That's all. Don't worry about it. That's
Isn't
all.
that what he says to you all the time?
That's
Hey, is he really going out with her?
Hey, over there.
Hey, D. All right, but my actual top 10 for 1985. We're going to start this off at number 10 with Whitney Houston with How Will I Know?
If he really loves
Holy
me.
shit. You want to talk about making an entrance? God damn.
I would have been shocked had that not been on your list.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it was going to have
Shocked.
to be. Number 9, we've got Heart with Never.
No, never.
Yep. Number 8.
That's when I'm going to like that song. No, it's not that bad. There was a joke in there. I had to go with it. I had to
It
go
was
with
right
it.
there.
That song's all right.
Dick! Number 8, Pat Benatar with the theme from The Legend of Billie Jean, Invincible. Fair is fair.
That's our Tommy.
I can dig it.
That's our Tommy.
Number 7, Laura Branigan with Spanish Eddie. You don't know it?
Hell no.
Oh, it's great.
I believe you.
Oh.
What's next?
Oh,
Yeah, we're just going to take your word for it.
I
Guys.
don't want to hear it. Just
Two of
go.
them.
Tommy says it's great. Just believe it.
Just believe it.
It's Tommy great, right?
It's Tommy great.
All right, fine. Number 6, John Parr with St. Elmo's Fire, Man in Motion.
Ooh.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, I know, right?
oh, yeah. I don't know which. Is it worse?
He's
Is
like, yeah,
Naughty
I
Naughty
know,
worse or
right?
that one? I don't know. Naughty Naughty's worse.
Oh God.
Oh my God, so good. All right, so number 5, there are 2 versions of this song, 2 mixes. One of them is the better version. And we're talking Madonna with Into the Groove. The good version, see, there's one version that starts where it's just the synths. Not that
you
version.
Can dance.
That's not the good version.
No,
the good
the other
version
one
is the one that
goes
just
right in.
Right the fuck in, yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to
Yeah.
Robert Fithen. He watches these videos. He has a video where he was talking. He has a video where he talks about Robert Fithen. By the way, has a great YouTube channel that I recommend looking at.
What's it
He
called?
did a video. Robert Fithen.
Oh.
Just his name. But he was talking about. He had a video where he talks about versions of songs that are better on the single than on the album, where there's a different mix or there's a different
That's
edit,
definitely
and that's
one of
one
them.
of the ones he gave as
Yeah.
an example.
Mm-hmm.
How
Yeah.
you want to seek out the single.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a subtle difference, but it's enough to
It's-
make a big fucking difference.
Yeah, it's good.
So number 4, DeBarge with Rhythm of the Night. Oh God! I remember the first time I watched Berry Gordy's The Last Dragon, and they dropped the music video for that. Oh my God, so good. Anyway, you don't know nothing about me. Anyway,
I think we know
3.
plenty about you.
We know plenty.
Number
We know,
3, we have Aha with Take On Me, which is possibly, at this point in my list, that's the most Tommy song in the list so far.
Could be.
All right.
Could be.
Well, I guess
Yeah.
we have to take Tommy's word for
We're
that.
for
I
it,
guess.
yeah, because you would know, because you're Tommy.
Yes, I have the inside scoop. But
You know people.
I know some people.
He knows people.
I made some phone calls. But number 2, Madonna's coming back again with Material Girl.
Yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. Absolutely goddamn yes. But my number 1. Oh fuck. My number 1.
What, do the glasses need to come on?
I need glasses.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Actually, Crystal, can I have your glasses too?
Oh shit.
Oh, this is a double glasses
Don't
off.
scratch them.
Okay.
Is it an Elton John song?
People.
Wait. Okay. All right.
There's 1. There's 2.
If I start talking about this song, I will actually probably cry. So I just
Okay,
need to
well, maybe just let us
I just
wonder.
need to say it, and I just need to just say it, and then we could just move on.
Okay.
And my number 1 song for 1985 is Cyndi Lauper with "Goonies Are Good Enough."
I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah.
That's Tommy, everybody. That's Thomas Richard Von Voigt
That song goes in my top 5 songs
of life.
Of life.
See?
Yes.
Well, you know.
I'll give you these glasses back, but honestly, in tribute to that song, they should just stay off.
Notice how quickly I put them back on.
Nah, it's
And in tribute to that song, we're going to cut and we're going to go to a commercial.
Who broke my window?
Telling the truth isn't gonna be easy.
Glass everywhere you look. Who broke my window?
Why is my stomach all nervous and queasy?
Some kid's ball. Who could the little culprit be? Who threw this ball? Did someone see?
He's so mad, I'm really
Our
scared.
kids these have to pay for this mess you've made, but I'm proud of you, child, for you have displayed honor. The stuff from which heroes are made.
I told the truth. From the Mormons, Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Get ready, Manhattan, because Crazy Eddie's coming to 150 Broadway, corner of Liberty Street, with his greatest grand opening super sale ever. Free Crazy Eddie t-shirts, free Crazy Eddie baseball caps, and all great Crazy Eddie superstores will be celebrating during Crazy Eddie's greatest grand opening super sale ever. So get ready, Manhattan, because Crazy Eddie's coming to 150 Broadway at the corner of Liberty Street. Free Crazy Eddie t-shirts and baseball caps. Come on down, we'll be looking for you.
Well, all right. It's time now for Crystal
Yeah.
to add to this insanity. You know.
What year is it?
1985.
Oh, Lordy. 1985. That's 1984. So this is the year I graduated from college, from the Art Institute of Philadelphia. Moved here, lived with a boyfriend for a little while. He went to Berlin. I moved to Los Angeles and worked at a record store that was not called Amoeba. It was this one, Tower Sunset. If you look at the documentary, you'll see my artwork in there. All right, here's my list of runners-up. All You Zombies by the Hooters.
Oh, cool.
Every Time You Go Away, Paul Young. Home Sweet Home, Motley Crue. Sun City, Artists United Against Apartheid. Listen Like Thieves, In Excess. I Can't Wait, New Shoes. America by Prince. How to Be a Millionaire, ABC. How Will I Know, Whitney Houston. Living in America, James Brown. Is It a Crime, Sade. Perfect Way, Screedy Politi. She Sells Sanctuary, The Cult. The Whole of the Moon, The Waterboys. Things Can Only Get Better, Howard Jones. And Voices Carried by Till Tuesday.
Solid. That was your top 10?
That was my runners-up.
But it could have been your top 10.
It could have. You know Screedy Politi, right? Yeah. Do you remember?
I remember them.
Yeah.
There's even a couple songs on that list I like.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, wow. How altruistic of you,
Oh
Paul.
my God. All right.
Such a giving soul.
All right. Here's my list. Number 10. Coming in at number 10. Coming in hot at number 10. A Love Bazaar by Sheila E.
Ooh.
Because that's what we are.
Indeed.
That's what we are. My number 9 is Don't You Forget About Me by Simple Minds.
Don't do it.
What is the matter with you?
What?
Simple Minds?
I'm saying don't forget about me.
Oh, all right. Whoops.
Yeah, I was kind of thrown off too. I'm like, there's no way Tommy doesn't like that.
doesn't like
Love that
that.
song.
No way.
Yeah, don't
I'm just
you
trying to
forget
drive
The world will
home.
spin off its axis if it suddenly turned out you didn't like
I will
this
not
song.
be forgotten about.
We would just blow up. All right.
We're supposed to be healing this episode.
That's right. Oh,
Healing.
yes, healing. We're coming together. All right. My number 8 is a tie. And it is a tie between Tears for Fears and Tears for Fears.
Oh, they're always going at it.
They're always fighting. And that is Everybody Wants to Rule the World and Head Over Heels.
Oh.
Because it can't.
Which it kind of is. That's between Kurt and Roland. That's
yeah.
like, yeah.
It's so good. Get that record if you don't have it. My number 7 is Holding Back the Years by Simply Red. That song
Slow Muppet Night.
is like that could have been sung by any Motown person. It's so fucking great. And then you got this gingery Irish dude blasting out this soulful voice, just like, what the hell is going on with his crazy ass
He just
haircut?
keeps holding on.
He does. He held back the years. All right. My number 6 is Cry by Godley and Cream. Do you remember that? Tommy doesn't like it.
I never liked that one.
Paul?
I don't. I don't dislike it. I never was into it.
I really love this song because it's Godley and Cream. It's like, it's creepy and weird.
Well, yeah.
It's not Big Boys Don't Cry, but it's odd. Just the opening, the keys, and then, oof, you make me wanna cry. Oh, and the video was the first one, maybe, that did the melting of the faces into one another while they were singing it. And it's black and white, shot in black and white. It stood out on MTV. It was so fucking great. My number 5 song is Freeway of Love in My Pink Cadillac. by Aretha Franklin. Oh my God! So great.
Yes.
Exactly. That's what she did in the video. So awesome. George Michael. Oh, so great. Number 4 is Into the Groove by Madonna. Love that song. Love it. And you
one
can
of us.
dance.
That makes 2 of us.
Okay, that makes
For
2 out of 3.
inspiration,
2 out of
yeah,
3
ain't
is
bad.
bad. Is bad.
Ain't
It ain't
bad.
It's such an important song. Oh,
Yeah, it is.
I love it.
Where would shitty music be without it?
So wait, you seriously don't like Into the Groove?
He does not like it.
You know,
He likes other Madonna songs.
there
but
are a
he-
couple Madonna songs
he
I like.
doesn't
I never
this.
liked that song.
He's always.
You know, I'll be okay. You know what? I mean, I'll get real and all my jokes aside. I can understand why somebody would like it, but I just don't like it.
It doesn't work for him. That's
Again,
all.
it makes I completely can see why somebody would like it.
So
I
for
don't.
me, it's like the flip side. It's like I love it so much I can't understand why somebody wouldn't like it. It's funny how that works.
It's good. I played it every
One of
DJ
us is
gig.
more empathetic.
Everybody loves it.
I
But-
think that's what we've got going on here.
Oof. My number 3 is Party at Ground Zero by Fishbone.
Oh, yes.
Okay, excuse me. At this time period, before I graduated from college, I worked at Listening Booth Records. Anybody remember Listening Booth Records? Okay. Listening Booth Records. And this album came out. And if you remember the cover of the first Fishbone album /EP, it's a black and white photo of them in somebody's house or an abandoned house or some shit. And they're all like, wah, making crazy gestures, and Chris is jumping up in the air, and it looks completely insane.
I think I've seen this.
And
Yeah.
I opened up the box and I pulled this out and looked at it. And I said, I do not know what is happening here, but I'm taking this home tonight.
I'm determined to find out.
I'm determined to find out. And I took it home and I could not stop playing it. Everybody who came in the store, I'm just shoving it on them. You gotta buy this Fishbone. These guys, they're from LA. They're so fucking amazing. Amazing.
It's a great EP, though.
Oh my
It really
God,
is.
so good, so good. Fishbone, don't sleep on Fishbone. My number 2 song is La Di Dotty, La Di Dotty
Yep.
by Doug E. Fresh. That song launched 1,000 other hip hop songs. I mean, what the fuck? It's
Yep.
so good. It's so good. Ugh, bleh. And my number 1 song of 1985 is
Oh wait, she put the oh shit, phone down, glasses off.
I'm the king of rock. There is
Ain't
none
no
higher.
higher.
Sucker MCs should call me sire. Run DMC, king of rock.
Yes,
I like, what the fuck?
yes.
Heavy metal riffing in it. Stomping. Which sounds like Deep Purple to me. Ooh, so good. And you couldn't escape that song. It was played everywhere, all the time, everything. The whole album. It's so great. It's so great.
Those first 2 Run DMC albums. I mean, I'm okay with the third one, but the first 2.
First 2, rock solid. I mean, they started with Rockbox, so naturally they're going to go to this. Rick Rubin, you know, he's a mental patient, but he's a genius. All right, so that was my list for 1985.
Well. And here's our commercials for what you should probably be spending your hard-earned mid-1980s cash on.
Yeah.
Speaking for Burger King, I am proud to announce that we have just changed the Whopper.
Hey, you in the suit. You in a lot of trouble.
I know you're all behind us on this.
I like the Whopper the way it was, fool.
The new Whopper has more beef than ever. More beef than Big Mac or Wendy's single. And it beat them both for best taste.
More beef, better taste.
The new Whopper. More beef than Big Mac or Wendy's single, and winner for best taste.
Okay, fool, it's good. I'll let you live.
I know a boy, his name is Zach. He loves to fit, he loves to stack. Yes, construction is his knack. He's Zach, the Lego maniac. He builds in the windows, off the wall. He builds them big, he builds them small. In Legoland, he'll rock and roll. He's Lego wild, out of control. Zach, he's a Lego maniac. Zach,
Legoland, King King's Castle Airport Cosmic Fleet Voyager, sold separately from LEGO Systems.
All right.
We're back.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes, we're having quite an array of technical difficulties, but we're powering through.
Yes.
And this is sort of a light at the end of the tunnel because there's nothing greater than being able to come to 1985 with our fucking hate lists. And I have quite
The hate list.
a list.
Well, that's what they're all here for anyway. We know it. I know it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well. And I am the... Yes, I get to start with my hate list. I literally have like 13 fucking songs.
How is that possible?
Do it.
Well, let me tell you. Okay, maybe 2-3 days ago, I realized that I had 0 songs on my hit list because I just hadn't. I guess I hadn't finished up my list, and I was talking to Crystal. And I said, "Oh my God, I don't have any songs on my hit list for 1985. That's not right." So we got off the phone, and I went and I did my research, and I thought I'll come up with 5 or 6. Boy, are we slopping over with some hated songs here. All right, Mr. with Kiri.
Oh.
Ready for the World with Oh Sheila. No. UB40 and Chrissy Hind with I Got You Babe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Bruce Springsteen with Glory Days. Phil Collins and Marilyn Martin with Separate Lives. Oh, God. Phil Collins with Sussudio.
What the fuck are you even doing?
I am speaking truth. Dire Straits with Walk of Life.
No!
Yeah.
Oh, are you kidding me?
No.
You like that shit?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean...
Blech.
All right. Dawn Henley with All She Wants to Do Is Dance.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's
PU.
fine.
I'm going to be alone on this one. Don't care. Miami Sound Machine with Conga.
You're not alone.
I had never cared
You
for that.
are
Oh, really?
not
Wow, that sounds like Tom.
Nice.
I am here with you. Yeah.
I don't like that one either. Anyway, so... DeBarge with Rhythm of the Night.
All right.
Starship with We Built This City. John Fogerty with Centerfield.
Oh,
What the
geez
fuck,
Louise.
man? Come on.
Terrible. Terrible.
But the worst of the year. The worst of the year, even worse than all that other
Do
shit.
you know what worst means?
Yes.
Oh boy, do I. It means this. We Are the World by USA for Africa.
Ah, yes.
All right. Hold
Well,
on
you
a
like
second.
that song?
No, hold on a second. What about Cyndi Lauper's part?
Wow, wow,
What about
wow.
it? Well, don't you realize it's just as shitty as the rest of the song?
Ooh.
No, it's
In fact, it's worse because she's like...
She's shrill.
She's coming in all shrill.
And they were mad at her because they made her take her jewelry off because it was making too much noise.
I will say this. Cyndi Lauper actually is a great, powerful singer,
She's
but
an
I don't
amazing
like her part
singer.
in that song.
It's not...
But I don't like it really like most of the... like Bob Dylan.
Considering who was behind this thing, Quincy Jones and Michael Jackson, it should have been one of the greatest songs ever written, but it is not. It's not a good song. It just is not. And, Bob Dylan...
There's a choice we're making. We're saving our lives.
And then half the people in the video aren't even singing. It's so bad. It's
You
terrible.
like that song?
I don't love the song. I don't mind it. I specifically love Cindy's part. I'm not going to die. I'm not going to die on the
that
hill
hill.
that is "We Are the World." But the rest of your hate list has me questioning if I don't know, man.
I think it's a terrible song. I've
party's
always thought it was a
over.
terrible song.
Yeah.
It's it.
I
It's
thought
not.
it
There's
was
no posturing or hipness to dislike. This is a bad song.
No,
Yeah.
no. Look. That's fine. Again, I said I'm not that. I'm going to pick my battles here. There were other things on your list. Where's your? Let me see your list.
Right here.
All right. Center Field.
It's a terrible song.
Horrible.
Rhythm of the Night. Come on
I've
now.
always hated that.
I like that.
hated-
Studio. I mean, what is
I've hated
wrong
that
with
from
you?
the moment I heard it.
I don't know. I just
Indeed,
don't know.
yeah, I'm not
We were
like
supposed-
Monday morning quarterbacking with this shit. I've hated
episode
these
of
songs since I first
Togetherness.
heard them.
This was the episode of healing, and you have just.
I feel very healed letting the world know that
You're
these
not.
songs suck.
No, this is incredibly divisive, and I feel attacked. I do. I feel attacked.
Ooh, that's
Well.
pretty fragile there, Tommy.
Well, I tell you what. I'll give you a chance.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell us what your
What's your
least favorites
list?
are of the year? And we'll see if we agree.
I only have one.
All right.
Murray had One Night in Bangkok.
Yeah, it's terrible. That stinks.
Okay.
I'm surprised you didn't have any.
His brother, I believe, I think it was his brother, played Giles on Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
That's his brother?
Anthony Stewart.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's his brother.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that. Wow. I love him. I fell in love with him. All right, here's my poop list.
Poop.
Poop. Poopity poop poop poop. It's a lot of songs. All right, my first one is Around the World in a Day by Prince.
Oh, really?
No boy.
Well, okay, now let me ask you this. I know that you told me how you really started to hate that song, that album, because you were hearing it constantly.
Yes, when I was working at listening booth.
Now, did you hate that song the first time you heard it, or did you begin to hate it because
I
you got
hated
sick
it
of
the first time I heard it. That the finger cymbals and do. What are you doing? It sucks.
You know,
he's trying to be 60.
I actually don't like that record in general. With a couple of exceptions on there.
America is great.
Yeah, America and Raspberry Beret. Those are the two songs.
Only two songs.
Those are literally the only two songs.
The rest of it is not good.
The rest of it, it's like, how do you go from Purple Rain to this?
Well, see, and that's why a reason why it sold really poorly, because people wanted Purple Rain Part 2, and he's like, I'm not doing that. I'm doing this. Fuck you, and try to keep up. Because that was Prince.
Yeah, people just wanted good songs. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, it stunk. Number 2 is Centerfield by John Fogerty. Sorry. Everybody knows that I can't stand his voice already. I hated Creedence. And then put me in, coach. Shut up. You need to play. Clap, clap, clap. 2-day electronic clap, clap, clap.
I like CCR and I like John Fogerty fine, but I fucking hate that song.
No, hate it. My number 3 there is Conga by Miami Sound Machine. Can't do it. Dancing in the Street by Mick Jagger and David Bowie.
Well.
I toyed with putting that on my list. I toyed with it.
South America! What are you doing? It's awful. It's awful. All right, I got a tie. Don't even bother. If You Love Somebody and Set Them Free and Russians by Sting.
Oh.
Russians love their children too. Shut up. Terrible.
That's a Muppet head shake.
Yeah,
it's
bad.
a slow Muppet head shake too.
Opportunities. Let's Make Lots of Money by the Pet Shop Boys. No boy. No, they're horrible, Pet Shop Boys. I can't stand them.
I always, for whatever reason, my brain always wants to compare them to Erasure, and in my mind, Erasure always kicks their asses.
You just insulted Erasure, and I can't stand them either. That's awful. Number 8, Part-Time Lover by Stevie Wonder. Me
Agreed.
and you. Part-time. Shut up.
Of course, Tommy likes it. That shit time song.
Yeah. And then there's Walk of Life by Dire Straits. Terrible.
I'm actually surprised that you like that song.
I'm not.
Honestly,
I
if
do.
Somebody asked me if I thought that Tommy would like Walk of Life, I would be like, hell no, he wouldn't like
loves
that
it.
song.
He loves
Tommy does.
All right.
Tommy likes that song.
Goes to show what we know.
And Tommy also refers to himself in the third person.
My last runner-up is Tarzan Boy by Baltimora.
I heard that in my honorable mentions.
Whoa. Awful. White guy running around, a little gay guy running around in a loincloth. Awful.
Life.
Yeah, Jungle Life. What the fuck do you know about it, white boy? And the worst song of 1985 that I hate more than anything from 1985 is Johnny Come On Home by Fine Young Cannibals.
Johnny, we're sorry.
We've talked about this before.
Come on.
I hate it. He looks like a turtle.
I do not like that guy's voice.
His front lip is like a little hook. He looks like a turtle, and I can't stand that voice.
Cannot
and I hate
stand
the
it.
song, and I hate it. It stinks. There's my hate list.
What are you going to do?
1985. A lot of clinkers. A lot of clunkers. A lot of stinkers.
Wow. So there's a whole lot going on there. I think we need a little break. I think you need a break too. And you probably can get some pointers on how to spend your money here.
How to ride a Honda scooter.
First, select shirt pant combo.
We suggest this. Or this. Next, select appropriate shoes. We suggest 2.
Then choose a scooter that best expresses your individuality. There are many sizes and colors.
And always wear your helmet.
Honda scooters. They're everything but ordinary.
Boom.
Well, all right. That's the end of 1985, and after all that, we're lucky to be alive. And
the decade's half over.
You want to know though? I'll tell you what. 1986 though. Next week, 1986 is going to be. That's going to be all about healing and togetherness.
Not again.
It's going to be all about healing and togetherness. Yes.
Foreverness. It's love, I guess.
That's what it's going to be.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
You may want to come back next week and find out.
Yes.
And but before you do that, you know what? If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And if you do subscribe, click the little bell. And if you do click the little bell, receive all those little messages that tell you to watch the videos and watch them. And
make comments.
After you watch them, make comments and like and all that kind of stuff. And follow us on Instagram too. I have an As It Should Be Instagram account that I never ever talk about. So I have like no followers and no action on anything because I never tell anybody that it's there. But it's there. And thank you everybody, and we will see you next week in 1986.
Bye.
I went first, so it's Crystal now, and no.
Yeah, so you went, then I went. Now it's Crystal, and then we do the hate lists.
Okay, I'm totally lost. I am.
This is 1985.
All right, Tommy's list. That was insane. All right, so let's go to Crystal's.
What year is it?
1985.
All right, so
told you it was insane.
1985. This was the year that I graduated college. And I moved here to New York for a little while with a boyfriend, and then he went to Berlin, and What?
Oh, we got to start again because the light done turned off, didn't it?
Oh, there we go.
But we didn't really get much meat there before I stopped us. So
okay.
All right. So here we go. It's time for Crystal's list.
Yes, and it's what year is it?
1985.
Okay, 1985. This is the year I graduated from college, from the Art Institute of Philadelphia. And then I moved here to New York and lived with a boyfriend for a little bit. And then he went to Berlin. And then I moved to Los Angeles. And I worked at this kind of famous record store on Sunset Boulevard. But I digress.
That one.
It's this one. And it's this one, Tower Sunset. This is... low battery.
Okay. This is.
I love it.
They just don't want your list.
Well, this is not good because I don't really know what I'm going to do now.
And it's,
we're rolling.
Talking. That's good.
We're starting a new episode, aren't we? It starts to get hazy after a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Don't mind me while I
fluff my hair. Don't touch my hair.
Work really hard on it, and he's always touching it.
I'm gonna hit my hair.
I work really hard on it.
3, 2, 1.
Well, all right.